String harmonics are a mystery. Hopefully this video will be a starting point to unraveling this mystery. With harmonics, we typically have two types. We have natural and artificial harmonics. We'll start by looking at natural harmonics. As a basic or rule of thumb, there's 4 notes per string that when played produce an effect that's an octave above that pitch, an octave in a perfect fifth, 2 octaves, and 2 octaves in a major third. Ben's going to introduce this for the violin.
So firstly on the G string, we have firstly the octave, so the open string. There's the octave in a fifth, 2 octaves, 2 octaves in a third. And you can hear that actually because it's the harmonic series, it starts to bend slightly less in tune. And then the one on the third's always harder to find. That one doesn't want to happen today.
Here are the equivalent notes on the viola.
And here they are on the cello, and I go upwards, and the gap's obviously a bit bigger and a bit less reliable.
To notate natural harmonics, it's very important to write the note you would like to hear and include a circle above that note. That'll be very clear for the performers to be able to play. Moving on to artificial harmonics, the benefits of these is you can make chromatic notes. You are not limited to the 4 notes on each string. We will now hear the examples of the different type of artificial harmonics. It's important to note that you will have the solid note. Above that note will be a diamond. And how you can have different notes is that interval will be a fourth, we'll see a perfect fifth, minor third, major third, and those produce different sounds. So starting with Ben, we'll hear a perfect fourth.
So this is a perfect fourth harmonic above on the C on the A string. So there's the C on its own. And there's the harmonic 2 octaves above.
So this is a perfect fifth harmonic, and this time it sounds a bit different to the perfect fourth. I think it sounds a bit more husky, a bit more throaty, and it sounds an octave and a fifth above the fundamental note.
Here is one of the less usual ones, but we're going to demonstrate these. So this is a harmonic written at the major third. It's going to sound, hopefully, 2 octaves and a major third higher than the fundamental note. Here's the fundamental, the solid note. And the note with the diamond is a D above that. And here it comes.
And I'm going to do an artificial minor third. This is very unusual. It's not very common to come across because it's quite actually difficult to find. So I'm going to play you an E on the D string, and then I'm going to lightly stop the minor third above it, and it should come out 2 octaves and a fifth above it. See what I mean? It's quite difficult.
Using artificial harmonics gives us great flexibility to write melodies in basically whatever key we would like. Though you can give the violin a solo of artificial harmonics, it could sound quite jagged to be able to find those, especially having to do 2 fingers or stops to achieve that note. So have a listen to Ben as he plays a solo line, and then the next example will be that same solo line distributed between the first and second violins for a smoother effect.
And here it is, shared between myself and Hannah.